Powered by Riverside FM.
Man, I got a lot of friends in Cincinnati that are Bengal fans. I've got a lot of friends in Dallas, Texas that are Dallas Cowboy fans. I also got a lot of friends down south in Florida that are Miami Dolphin fans. And the one thing that we debate about all the time, the one thing that we go at it about all the time is who has the best wide receiver in the NFL. Tyreek Hill has the speed, yeah. Jamar Chase, he's got all the hype. He can make the catches. He's playing with an elite quarterback, probably a future Hall of Fame quarterback. You got CeeDee Lamb, had the breakout year last year. But, man, listen to me. Let's stop pretending. UP Nation, let's stop pretending. Justin Jefferson is still the best wide receiver in football. He's the most complete wide receiver in the game today. And I'm here to break it down and prove it to you as I give you some tidbits on my man Jettas and why I think he's the best wide receiver in football. Man, keep this in mind. Justin Jefferson missed 7 games in 2023, bro. 7 games. That's pretty significant. That's not nothing to sneeze at. Still accumulated over 1,000 yards. And he has not been playing with elite quarterbacks. 2024, he had Sam Darnold, who played pretty well. But before that, everybody was talking about Sam Darnold not being the guy. Sam Darnold had a great year. Do you think Justin Jefferson had a little bit to do with that? Of course he did. Of course he did. Tyreek Hill, Chase, Lamb has not had to carry an offense through that much quarterback turnover. Think about that. He's always in the top 3 in yards after catch. Always in the top 3 in yards after catch. Contested catches and third down conversions. Top 3 every time. And here's the title that I put on Jets. Justin Jefferson. This dude is just quarterback proof. He's scheme proof and he's game plan proof. You can't say that about the other wide receivers that you're trying to put in his category. He is the number 1 route runner in the NFL. He's got that precision, UP Nation. If you ever sit back after the games and you go in and watch the all 22, see, that's when you see the beauty of Justin Jefferson. You just can't watch the games on CBS. You just can't watch the games on Fox. You got to get that all 22, man, to really appreciate the beauty and the ballet that is Justin Jefferson. This dude when you pull up the all 22, you will see this. He consistently wins inside, outside, deep routes, short routes against man and zone. That's why it's paramount that we bring in quarterbacks that can get him the ball when those windows are open. Because remember, in the NFL, those windows close pretty fast. And that was kind of the downfall of Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold. Not that they're scrub quarterbacks, man, but you got to have a different type of brain down there. Jefferson's release package, again, watch it in the all 22. The release package is elite. He creates separation without needing scheme help. And that just makes him better in the offense. He leads the NFL. Here's a stat for you. Justin Jefferson leads the NFL in route win rate over the last 3 seasons, according to PFF. Now, just sit back and let that thing sink in. See, everybody likes to watch the stuff that's on the surface, the touchdowns, stuff like that. But let's take a deep dive. Let's take a deep dive. Everybody talks about Tyreek Hill. Man, I love Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is a really good wide receiver. I would even put him on the borderline of being a great wide receiver. But he's a little noisy. He was noisy when he was with the Chiefs. He's been noisy when he's with the Miami Dolphins. I'm not trying to bring up people's law enforcement problems, but most of you saw the body cam of him being arrested outside the stadium. Man, you don't see that type of stuff with Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson is quiet. Remember the contract negotiations between Kwesi and Justin Jefferson's representation, man, you didn't hear a word. They just got that stuff figured out. There was no drama. Fits in with the Minnesota Vikings organization, man. This organization just isn't noisy. But let's go back to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, man, he's got that electric speed. He's elite in space. He benefits from Tua's quick release and the McDaniels system. And I'm not throwing that to disparage him. I'm just calling a spade, man. He really benefits from that. But here's what I'm going to say about Tyreek Hill. He disappears in some physical matchups and playoff moments. I don't see Justin Jefferson disappearing. Tyreek Hill does. Let's go to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is explosive. Total package wide receiver. Dominates after the catch. He's got Burrow. He's got chemistry. That gives him a major advantage over most wide receivers in the league. But he relies heavily on vertical separation. He's not that intermediate guy. He's not that hitch guy. He's not necessarily that drag route guy. And he's not as good in contested catches like a Justin Jefferson. He's just not. There's no comparison there. Remember the Justin Jefferson catch against the Buffalo Bills a couple of years ago? Oh, my God. It's one of the best catches I've ever seen. That's Jets, man. That's Jets. CeeDee Lamb, he had an amazing 2024 season, top 3 in catches and TDs, operates mainly out of the slot, benefits from a lot of motion. And again, I'm not throwing scheme out there to disparage him. Your scheme is your scheme. He sees a lot of soft coverages. Dak Prescott had a career high in efficiency targeting Lamb. So again, he's playing with a better quarterback. He's playing with a better quarterback than Justin Jefferson has ever played with. I mean, they design a lot of tripped up things to get CeeDee Lamb the football. He's not as effective, UP Nation, with outside structure or in contested situations like Jefferson, man. He's just not. Here's why Justin Jefferson gets that number 1 ranking to me, man. And I know I'm a little bit biased, man, but I'm not afraid to say, if he's not number 1, I'm not afraid to say it, man, but it's not even close. It's not even close when you talk about Justin Jefferson, UP Nation. He produces with any quarterback that you throw out there. Remember the interview that he had? I can't remember who the reporter was when they were talking about, well, Justin, who do you want to be the starter and this and that? He was basically like, and I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically like, man, you can throw anybody out there. I'm going to produce. And he has proven that. From Kirk Cousins to Sam Darnold to rookies to the Pasternaut to whoever, he is always producing no matter who the quarterback is. Second thing about Justin Jefferson that I like is that he lines up everywhere. And he wins with not just athleticism, he wins with technique. And what I mean, he lines up everywhere. There's sometimes he's in the backfield, man. Sometimes he's in the slot. Sometimes he's in the outside wide receiver spot. Sometimes he's coming off reverses. Sometimes he even throws the football. Total package, man. He lines up everywhere, and it's not about his athleticism. Again, if you haven't watched all 22 film, go do that, because that's when you can really appreciate the talent of a Justin Jefferson. A lot of it is just technical. 2022 Offensive Player of the Year, three-time Pro Bowler, and he's still just 25 years old, man. I can keep throwing accolades out there all day. PFF grades, route win rate, top of the league. Contestant catches percentage, third down efficiency, top of the league. He's top 3 in all of those categories. CeeDee Lamb is rising, man. Tyreek Hill is always going to be scary. Chase is a monster, but none of them is as complete as Justin Jefferson. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm not making it up. Go back, watch the film, look at the stats, do whatever you need to do to compare those two. Justin Jefferson isn't just a trendy wide receiver. He's not loud because he doesn't need to be. But trust me, man, he's still the most dominant wide receiver in the NFL, and that's the truth, man. So we have all these people debating about who's the best wide receiver in the league, man. I just like to sit back and laugh because when you break it down, it all comes back to Justin Jefferson. And keep in mind, UP Nation, Purple Gang, Skull Nation, keep in mind this one thing. Justin Jefferson has not played with an elite quarterback yet. I would argue that he hasn't played with an elite quarterback mind yet. J.J. McCarthy, man, is just around the corner. And if that gamble that the Minnesota Vikings made by drafting J.J. McCarthy, and using the word gamble is not disparaging J.J. McCarthy. Anytime you draft, no matter whether you're drafting one, whoever you draft, it's a gamble. But if that gamble pays off, UP Nation, oh my God, watch out, because let me tell you something. There's more in the tank. There's more levels to this when it comes to Justin Jefferson. You can trust me on that. And I got a feeling we're going to see a little bit of that this year with J.J. McCarthy at the helm. Who do you think is the best wide receiver in the league? Man, is it Jets? If it's not Jets, then who and why? Put it in the comments. But I'm standing on Justin Jefferson, man. And I'm standing with the firm 10 toes on Justin Jefferson. This has been Unconventional Playbook, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please think about becoming a member to get your name etched on the wall. And as always, UP Nation, we will see ya when we see ya. Skol!